Welcome to the Current Report podcast. I'm Cece Woods, investigative reporter at thecurrentreport.com, and I'm joined with my co-host Prime. We're going to make this a goal in 2026 to do it really regularly. Like I'm the one who's been slacking, but
life happens.
He forgives me. So we're going to kick ass in 2026.
That's right.
And we got New Year's Eve here, and
it's coming right up.
Public safety is an issue, and there's a lot going on right now. A lot.
Yeah, there is a lot. So is there any, let me ask you this, Cece, is there any new developments with that whole grenade debacle that you covered not so long ago with that situation?
Yes, there is some very unfortunate developments. Because at first I was not concerned that public safety was going to be an issue, but now I'm very concerned that public safety is going to be an issue.
Yes.
And so shortly before Christmas, a commander was relieved of duty. And I have since confirmed why that commander has been relieved of duty. And you and I will go into all of this in our next episode. In the next couple of days. By me putting out that information, that I was looking for more details about why this commander was relieved of duty, because I thought that it had something to do with the explosion.
Right.
The very tragic explosion that happened this summer at the Biscaloos Training Center, where 3 deputies died in that explosion. Super tragic situation. Definitely not something that I'm looking to getting into in terms of reporting on why that happened. It's tragic all the way around.
Yes, it is.
It does not affect overall public safety. However, there were 2 grenades.
Yes.
And that second grenade was missing. And Luna, Sheriff Robert Luna, went on the news and told everyone that grenade was missing.
That's correct.
Today, we received an update on the ATF's post-blast explosion investigation, and based on the ATF's expertise and the combination of physical evidence and debris recovered at the scene, they have determined that one of the 2 grenades taken into custody detonated on Friday, and one of the grenades is unaccounted for at this time.
Since then, we haven't heard shit.
Nothing. That's why I'm asking.
Where the fuck is the grenade? So you just forget about it? You forget about it? Is that what happens?
Right.
Anyway, so when I put out my video asking for information regarding why the commander was relieved of duty and that I thought it had to do with the explosion, that opened a Pandora's box, because I got a lot more information than I ever thought I was going to get.
Oh.
And it's bad. It's bad. It's bad if what I have been told, and I can say this, I have verified important details about the events surrounding the missing second grenade, and each one of these things through multiple sources, more than 3.
Yes.
That are intimately involved in terms of knowledge of what happened to this. Yes. And I can tell you that it all checks out. All the boxes are checked. And so after speaking with multiple people that I trust in terms of what do I do now, because this is not something that I am going to put out there and freak the public out and just cause this total, crazy turmoil. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So I talk to the people I trust, and they put me in touch with the key people at the ATF.
Oh.
And I spent this morning contacting these people individually.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not a tip line.
Right,
but
right.
individual agents.
Yes.
And emailing follow-up as to needing to convey the information that I have, and that it is important, and that public safety is at risk.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way.
Yes.
It's not where somebody might trip on it. Let's just put it that way. But it is still in a place that could possibly affect a lot of people. Let's just
that's horrible. That's a very big thing.
Yeah.
That is
so
yeah.
My responsibility is to take that information, and it's not just one person, it's multiple people who told me what they believe transpired with that second grenade. So
I think everyone has a right to know, right? That's where you come in, because if being the sheriff, being the leader of the sheriff's department, the actual sheriff, Robert Luna, when he comes up to the media and states that there's a second grenade and that it's missing, that is a giant thing. The public cannot just be like, "Oh, okay,
it's a fucking grenade, for God's sakes."
Yeah, it's not like
it took out 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 people. I'm losing sleep over it. I am. Yeah. I'm losing sleep over it because now, I possess information that could affect others.
Right.
And so, but again, very interesting how Robert Luna has been super quiet about the whereabouts of this second grenade. Now, maybe he's just kind of letting the ATF handle it or whatever, but I think he knows. And I know that multiple people know the ultimate fate of that second grenade. And like I said, I verified through multiple sources, and quite a few. And they all checked the right boxes, fell right in line with what I was told. And if it's true, and if this pans out,
yes,
it's not good. It's just not good.
Man. So when do you think we'll be able to have all this information? When would the public be able to listen to what you have to say?
Not until the feds do their investigation and
right,
follow up.
Yes.
And search. I cannot interfere with their investigation. I can only help them. But I'll tell you what, I have all the receipts, baby. I keep my receipts.
Good.
So I've got my original communication. I've got other communication. I've got my communication with the ATF. I have my videos when I put out there that I did know that, I had knowledge of the second grenade. And here's another thing, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
So from what I was told, members of the arson and explosives did not have any idea. They still to this day don't know where that second grenade is.
How does that work?
I don't know how that works. I'm actually quite shocked that that's even a thing. And, the fact that I would find this information out before they would is troubling. And this is already troubling to them. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, it is.
To have that horrible traumatic event happen and them still not be able to know where that second grenade is. And so, again, I got this information, and they are all sources within the department that I verified this with. And there are high-ranking people that know where this is at. or
Wow.
that there are high-ranking executives that know how this transpired. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
So that's the latest before New Year's Eve.
Oof.
And I know, right? As a
Man,
matter
that
of
is
fact,
heavy.
I have a feeling that you and I are going to have a lot to talk about after New Year's because,
Oh yeah.
we did have that. We had those 5 young individuals who were caught by the feds, who were plotting a New Year's Eve explosion.
Yes.
And
Correct.
I will have more on that too as well, because I have been contacted by students at Cerritos College that is a breeding ground for terrorists over there. So,
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, so that'll be something that
Yeah,
we're going to talk about next week for sure.
definitely got to dive into that. That is an important thing, especially with everything that's transpiring as far as fraud and everything else that's just coming up nowadays. I mean, everything's being exposed. Everything's being exposed, and I strongly believe that come 2026, woo, that is an important year for everybody. Everything's gonna be disclosed. Things are gonna happen for sure.
Well, I'm an astrology girly. I like my astrology. You know that.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah.
I depend on it.
Right.
And I can tell you that, there's the way these, and by the way, astrology is a science. Okay. This is not woo woo shit. Okay. Astrology is a fucking science. As a matter of fact, there was a major astrologer a Vedic astrologer, who predicted a huge political person was going to die on September 10th. And that was Charlie Kirk. They make some serious predictions. So anyway, part of the planetary transits is going to expose, just like what you just said. So that's part of this next year.
I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone that has half a brain can have an understanding that come 2026, there's going to be so many things that are going to be exposed, changes. I mean, it's people are going to have to be on their toes for sure when it comes to all of this.
I mean, look, we're losing executives like flies over at the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we can't afford to lose people. But I'll tell you what, if you're doing shady ass fucking shit like I think is happening with this second grenade, then your ass needs to be fucking gone. Okay.
Oh, 100%. They need to be completely just gone from the department. They have no
I'm
business.
so sick of this shit. I'm sick of the lying. I mean, it's just, I was talking with one of my sources today, and I talk with this person every day. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's one of the good guys.
Right.
And he's sick of the lying. And I was talking to somebody, another cop, actually, a retired cop, the other day. And we were talking about how the lying, and there's 2 kinds of cops to me, in especially in the sheriff's department. Two types of law enforcement people: the dirty, and the clean.
Yeah,
super clean, super good, super clean.
Correct.
And the dirty. Okay?
Correct.
There is no in between in my book.
No.
You're either
It's
dirty or
black
you're
and
not
white.
dirty. Okay.
Correct.
And we were talking about the lying specifically, but how in the academy, but when these kids get basically right out of the academy, they go straight into where the jails, patrols, whatever. Okay. Patrol.
Yeah, the jails. Yeah.
Yeah. The jails, patrol, whatever. So from the get-go, they're learning how to lie.
Yeah.
And then they take that shit home and they lie at home.
That's
because
correct.
when you lie at work, you lie at home too. And
That's
you
correct.
just become this keeper of lies. And trust me, I just went through it myself personally. I saw it firsthand. Never thought I would go through that. And I did. And I had to think about the culture. The culture is you're either dirty or you're not dirty.
Yeah,
And
there is a segregation between them. I mean, but the unfortunate thing is that you cannot really distinguish. From
No.
face value, you cannot. The only way you could distinguish is if you're actually inside. Now, going back to the academy, you are told in the academy from day one, about integrity and about telling the truth and professionalism. They even do things like integrity checks, like maybe someone forgot, I don't know, a handcuff key. And they'll inspect everyone. They'll have the answer already, but they'll purposely put the recruits in a position where they have to tell the truth, right? It's not until you get out of the academy, you get into the jails, it opens up your eyes to how reality is. And unfortunately, there's some people that when they go in brand new, brand spanking new, they go into the jails, they have all this integrity in mind. Unfortunately, they go into what they call the dark side because it could mean for many different reasons. It could be for their own survival, or it could be maybe they want a particular promotion, or they want to associate themselves with a particular unit. And unfortunately for them, that's where little by little you start to get corrupted. And just like we stated before, you say one lie, you have to continue to lie to uphold the first lie. And it just spirals out of control from there.
Oh, God in heaven. It's so hard for me to be in a world like that because I am built on truth. Exposing the truth, living by the truth, like telling the truth, like that's who I am. So to be in a situation, personally, I was in this situation in the last year, year and a half. Cannot believe the level of lying that went on. It's like, and you know what? The thing is I saw the red flags. I saw them. I ignored them. Because I ignore them in my personal life. I don't ignore them in my professional life, but clearly I ignore them in my personal life. Never again. Will not happen ever again. But now it makes me understand. Look, they get out of the academy. They're 20 years old and they learn this behavior so young in life. And then over decades, it's just that's what they do. And it's normal to them. It's not normal. It's not normal.
No, it festers. I mean, it's kind of like planting that seed. It starts off small, little plant, and before you know it, it turns into this giant sequoia-looking tree.
Yeah,
and it's too late. By then, it's too late.
Yeah,
it's hard to remedy that.
No, it's really bad. But anyway, so I'm glad you and I are back on the podcast train together.
Yeah. We gotta get some guests on here too. A lot of people want to talk to you.
Well, a lot of people want to talk to you too.
Oh, I believe that. Oh yeah, not only talk, they want to do other things too. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
Do the same things to me. Trust me. Okay.
Right.
I think that we are in a good place.
We are. 100% we are.
I think we're in a good place, and I think that we're just gonna keep shining the light on that fucking corruption, man. I'm telling you.
That's the only way to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's so bad.